Hey everybody, it's May the 28th or so, Sunday, and I'm along Lake Ontario. These are the Scarborough Bluffs. Can't really see them with all the trees, but you take my word, there are very steep, what they call compressed sand shoreline all along here, and I've been studying these breakwaters for over a month now, and I'm trying to put it all together. And I'm of the mindset now that some of these old breakwaters, or whatever these things are called, are old world smashed up civilization, and there have been some modern ones built farther down the shoreline that are much neater, but I think that they're mimicking this old world construction that's still left here. So just wanted to show you where we are. Everywhere you look in the ground, in the water, it's just right-angled, smashed up pieces. But I just found some smoking guns along the shoreline. So I'm going to take you over there and show you a couple things that I found. All right, it's a beautiful day. I'm here with my daughter. So let's get started. All right, it's been tricky to get here. There's no trail. We've just been scrambling along the beaches and up and over these big rocks. And I just want to show you what's coming right out of this bank here. Okay, this goes pretty much straight up a couple hundred feet. Can't see the bluffs, but you take my word for it. And what we have coming right out of the soil, right out of this earth, right out of the bluffs, are layers and layers of this pebblecrete. Brick, turned concrete, pebblecrete. And I found a few telltale signs just farther up here. Okay, just being birthed right out of the bank. And once again, it's hard to see with all these trees, nothing too obvious, but can you see that in there? It just goes on and on. Yeah, nice shopping cart, not sure how that got here. Check this out. Okay, you can see the bank, it goes way, way up. It's just coming right out. It just doesn't quit. All sorts of metal bars coming out. Water just doesn't end. See up there, under here. Look at this. Just coming right out of the friggin' side, edge of the earth here. Edge of the shoreline. All this metal. Okay, the water doesn't end. It's just dripping and dripping. There's old bricks in there. Now there's a couple smoking guns. That's brick. Coming up here. Again, water just doesn't end. Constantly coming out. Like, look at this piece. Look how huge that is. Jetting right out like that. Nuts. Brick. Oh yeah, there's a nice contorted brick, melted brick. Oh, that's another one. Okay, this is a brick turnstone. Oh my God, that's heavy. Oh, I can't even lift it with one hand. Throw my stronger arm. Oh. Brick turnstone. Melted brick. Combined melted brick. Clearly see this brick. Brick. Whoops. Can't get that one out. Metal. Brick. That brick is melted right into the pebblecrete up there. Can you see up in here? Like, this is like in the bank, in the cliff's side. Just keeps going. Nuts. But here's the smoking gun I pulled out. And I might have my daughter convinced that I'm not so crazy after all. So I found this up in there and I brought it out. It's an excellent piece of evidence. It's got churned up brick, churned up melted brick. There, there, there. And it's just all flattened and combined on this side. Burn scorch marks. Okay, that's a fantastic piece of evidence. And again, I came out from underneath here, so let's go take a look. C14 melted brick still showing itself. I pulled it out from under there. Like, look at that! Look how far back it goes. It's like a little cave in there. Are you kidding me? Nuts. Oh, and there's another brick turn stone in that piece right there. Unbelievable. No, it is believable. It's incredible. It's a beautiful day. Now I found some other great pieces of evidence down the way we came, which I'll stop and document on some more brick in there. Churned up pieces. And there's metal everywhere coming out of these, what they call rocks or concrete. Just continues. It's this rubble, smashed out world. It's incredible. Metal. Oh, I can't wait to move that. All right, so anyway, sorry if my filming is bobbing all around here. It's so bright, it's hard for me to see what I'm actually showing you on my phone. So yeah, nuts. I'd love to bring that piece. It's too heavy to carry. All right, I'm going to show you some more stuff. I'm going to go catch up with my girl. All right, we're a little farther down. We were just on the beach, just beyond this point here. And I just wanted to show you that there's this here, this old piece of something. Well, pebbleized brick in the old world. Just sitting here. You can see the bluffs up there. This is all steep forest. Really thick grasses. Very wet, a lot of water coming out, seeping out. We've got metal, melted metal, pebbleized brick, just like what we're seeing come right out of the bank behind me. Just more of it. This is just more intact and still showing itself. And then the fine sand all around it. The rest is dustified. Water coming right out. Huh. Hi! How are you? And again, I think this is an original old world brick shoreline that's just dustified, and where the rock stops it's just sand. It's a brick right in the sand up here, and there's brick pieces everywhere. Everywhere. Alright, I'll show you some cool stuff up here. Alright, I just want to show you this brick here. A little farther down, there's some nice pieces of brick transitioning to large pebblecrete here and back there, just like the pebbles we see on the beach, of course. Check out this brick here. Oops. How scorched this is. Burnt. Look at that. Look at those creases. Brick crack right there. Burnt brick crack. OOAN, end of that, whatever that word was, in full. It is a beautiful day. The music is coming from two sea-doos way out there. Alright, so more of this large pebble creek is coming right out of the bank. Top of the bluffs are way up there. Okay, smashed out world. Check this out. So we've got some large boulder action going on here. Okay, which I believe is just melted combined brick. In fact, if you look in between some of these, there's bricks. Bricks in all these cracks. Maybe you can't see one there, but behind me there is. Anyway, check this out. So here's an old world plumbing, old world piping. Right here. You can see the brick lines. And when you look inside here, or even on the bottom, this is all pebblecrete. All the same material. This is all brick. Turned pebblecrete. Check out how clean this water is coming out. Look how big this is. Massive. And listen to this. Hello? Anybody there? Can you hear me? It's huge. Massive. It's all pebblecrete. Nuts. Nuts. Okay? Old world. Old shoreline. My daughters named those Bert and Ernie. And then this rock is really interesting. It's almost like it's like almost has a glaze on it. It's really bizarre. I noticed it on the way in. And on this side, these boulders are neatly stacked, or they're more neatly fried and kept more of their shape and you know, original design. All right, there's some really cool stuff up here. I hope I can find it on the way back. You can see bricks, ends of bricks, right in these huge pieces of stone. It sure is a beautiful day. Here's another type of brick. Okay, the one that's transitioned, it's half gold, half red. We have bricks in our house that have this type of heat damage. That's really cool. It still has Dawn on it, maybe Dawn Valley. I can't get the rest of those out. Huh. Amazing. All right, so much going on here. You can see chunks of the Pebble Creek coming right out of the bank as well. And there's bricks coming right out of the bank. We have some, like a layer of brick still on the outside of this Pebblecrete. We've got old world metal. I wanted to see this brick. Oh, there was another thing behind me. Oh god, that's heavy brick. Okay, beginning to transition a little bit. Alright, so we've been coming down the shoreline here and we saw this on the way in. So we have here bricks turned large stone in and amongst this Pebblecrete. Okay? And I'm beginning to notice this more and more around town. It's crazy. It's everywhere. And here's a beautiful example of that. Bricks turned metamorphic rock. Well, and they tell us that right in the textbooks. Through heat and intense pressure, electrical energy, who knows, I guess they don't include that part, but they transform, and they do. Stuff is everywhere. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, just a little further along, a couple really cool things here. So the first is this piece of Pebblecrete still has a layer of melted brick on it. But look how orange that water is down there, all the C14. Okay, brick. Here, huge piece of this concrete, they would say, Pebblecrete. We've got old world metal coming out. You can see the end of a brick right there. Okay, didn't quite get churned up like the rest and pebbleized. Okay, still holding on to its brick shape. And the same over here. Whoopsies, let me scroll out a bit. So here's a big piece of, I believe to be old world melted brick with some of the metal still on it. And we have some churned up pieces. Hold on, I'm going to try to get over there. Churned up pieces of brick. There. Oops, there, I can't see it in the shade, sorry. There. Okay? Brick didn't quite transition, just like that. And then there's a couple examples right behind me here. Okay, that's 100% brick. Slip here. We have another brick that didn't quite fully transition right there. Looking almost like the, oh, there's two actually. Hold on. There. See the end of the brick. And right there. Still holding on to its brick shape to the very end. And we've got the metal coming out of the side there. Isn't that neat? And that looks like brick right there as well. Inside of this big piece. Alright. Cool, huh? Alright, we've been making our way along the shoreline here. And here's another, I believe to be Old World plumbing. Same size, absolutely massive. Set against the edge of this cliff. And all around is these smashed up pieces of brick. Turnstone, old wiring coming out. All sorts of goodies in here. And there's melted bricks everywhere. And all this rubble that are super obvious. Yeah, right angles. It's incredible. Incredible. And we keep going. Alright, I'm just a little farther down the shoreline. And these are the bluffs. So it's this continues the whole way down the shoreline where I was just showing you all those cooked out bricks. So I believe this is all building, all dustified building. There's still some incredible shapes still left in the shoreline. You can see brick lines. You can see all sorts of stuff. And yeah, I believe that this was just blown out. And this is what we're left with. There's my daughter. And we have this whole artificial shoreline. I've already made a video of this one particular stone, but I haven't put it out in a video or published it yet. But here's one of these huge blocks, which I believe are all melted brick. And this has a ton of melted metal, for sure. And you know, probably very similar to the metal pieces we find, like all the old rebar and stuff like that. It's just fused and become this this block that people say is, oh, it's limestone. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Just at the bottom, partway down the hill here, there's two things here. This looks like it's rock. This looks like it's concrete. I actually think they're exactly the same thing. Just one is more cooked out than the other. This one still has pebbles in it. And it looks like it's just poured, molded. But look here. There's the brick poking through. Right there. It's the only one I can find on this piece. Okay? Spray paint keeps it covered up. We've got brick lines that are popping. Popcorn brick lines. Okay? Here as well. But that brick's the smoking gun right there. Okay, I think these were here. And they've just been left. And there's another one right there that looks really rock-like. There's one there and one there. It's all the same, just at different stages of transition.